Disclaimer. Due to YouTube's content guidelines and my commitment to maintaining a respectful environment for all viewers, I am unable to include footage that is graphic or disturbing in nature. Graphic content, while important in understanding the full impact of certain events, can violate platform policies and affect the viewer experience. My goal is to present this topic responsibly and sensitively, so I'll focus on providing context and information without the need for explicit visuals. Thank you for understanding.
The Eastern Cape has recently witnessed a surge in mass killings that have shocked communities and raised serious concerns about public safety. Incidents such as the shooting in Bidii, near Tana, where 5 members of a family were killed and 2 others wounded, are alarmingly frequent occurrences. On September 28, a horrific attack in Lusikisiki resulted in the deaths of 18 people. The shooting of 10 community patrollers in Ganani village, near Tina Falls, Kumbu, earlier this month resulted in 6 deaths. These tragic events underscore the gravity of the situation. They indicate a disturbing pattern of violence that calls for critical examination. The crime statistics released by Police Minister Sensomchunu painted a grim picture of escalating crime, where murder, rape, hijacking, kidnapping for ransom, and extortion are on the rise. Although the Eastern Cape is not leading the statistics overall, it is one of 4 provinces, along with the Western Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, and Gauteng, experiencing a concerning increase in murder rates.
Let's take you to KZN now because police have arrested a suspect in connection with the mass shooting in the Nyezana village. That's in the community of Escort. A manhunt is currently underway for 5 other suspects. 4 people were killed, another critically injured in a recent shooting there. It's understood 6 masked armed men entered a homestead where a traditional ceremony was taking place and allegedly opened fire. 3 suspects died at the scene, while the 4th person succumbed to their wounds in hospital. KZN police spokesperson Robert Nchaunda says a suspect who was injured during the incident was arrested by local detectives in hospital. The motive for what happened is still unclear, but police suspect it could be linked to stock theft, as one of the victims was a member of the community anti-stock theft group. In the Western Cape, 3 suspects are expected in the Bishop Lavis Magistrates Court today in connection with the murder of 7 people who were gunned down there last week. In fact, police say the incident is gang-related. They seized a firearm, which is now being tested, at least sent for ballistic testing. The victims were shot dead in an informal settlement. Police have now deployed anti-gang unit members to stabilize the area, as well as to conduct patrols and carry out raids. Residents are calling for more policing, though, to deal with the high levels of crime.
KwaZulu-Natal police are investigating a mass shooting which led to the deaths of 7 people. 3 children are among the victims who were reportedly murdered execution style at their home in High Flats. This is in the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands. Newsroom Africa's Nobuhle Matise has more.
A particular note is that the Eastern Cape is home to 6 of the country's 30 police stations with the highest murder rates. While these statistics are alarming, they also provide a crucial starting point for understanding and addressing the underlying issues fueling this violence. Socio-economic factors such as poverty, unemployment, and inequality are often central to the narrative about crime in South Africa, and the Eastern Cape is no exception. The province struggles with high unemployment rates and limited economic opportunities, which create an environment where crime and violence can flourish. Despite the Eastern Cape's sizable geographic area and its complicated terrain, police resources are often stretched thin, limiting their capacity to effectively respond to and prevent crime. This lack of presence not only undermines community trust but also emboldens criminals. The societal impact of these attacks cannot be overstated. Beyond the immediate grief and trauma experienced by families and communities, there is a lingering atmosphere of fear and mistrust. Addressing this uptick in violence requires a multifaceted approach. First, there is an urgent need for more effective law enforcement strategies, including better funding and training. Increasing police visibility in high-crime areas and enhancing investigative capabilities can help deter criminals and improve community trust. Second, social interventions must target the root causes tied to socio-economic challenges. Investing in education, creating job opportunities, and providing social services can significantly reduce the conditions that perpetuate cycles of violence. Community-based programs that encourage youth engagement can also be instrumental in preventing them from turning to crime. Furthermore, fostering community police partnerships could prove beneficial. Initiating forums for dialogue and collaboration not only helps in tailoring crime prevention strategies to community needs but also strengthens the trust between law enforcement and residents. For instance, community patrols similar to those targeted in Gauteng might be revamped and supported more robustly with police collaboration, providing grassroots-level surveillance and peacekeeping. The national government must also be part of the equation, offering support in terms of policy directives and resource allocation aimed at bolstering the safety and security of provinces grappling with high crime rates. Finally, media attention and public discourse should remain focused on these issues, as awareness and accountability are critical for driving systemic change. By maintaining pressure on both government and community leaders, society can ensure that the strategies implemented are robust, inclusive, and sustained over the long term, prioritizing safety and restoring public confidence in institutions meant to protect them.